Hi, this is Ryan with Video Conference Gear. I'm with Dean Heckler of Heckler Designs. Wanted to go over the May 2020 new products that is coming to market and give you an idea what we have coming for Zoom rooms and different also Teams meeting rooms coming down the pipe. Dean, what do you have going on?
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. We have 3 new products to talk about today. All of them geared towards helping AV professionals perform mass deployments. Just cut down on the time it takes to configure gear and get it out to the field, make the AV professional more competitive. Yeah, so 2 products are geared towards our AV cart to really augment what people can do with our Heckler AV cart. And one is a refresh to our PTZ Camera Mount offering.
Nice. What do you get? Let's see what you have for pictures to start.
Let's see here. First up is what we're calling H599, yeah, the PTZ Camera Mount. It's similar to PTZ Camera Mount we've offered in the past, with the exception that now it's universal. In the past, we made tailored mounts per every camera manufacturer. Now we've just made one mount that practically any PTZ camera can mount to.
Nice. So what do you, is that more of a flat wall mount, or does that also tie into your existing cart systems you have going on?
This one's mainly intended for the wall.
Okay.
For
And
wall
what's
mounting
included in the wall mount system that you have going on here, such as for mounting to screws and different devices, like to a gang box, a single?
Absolutely. In the box, we supply 2 high quality drywall anchors and all the screws and the 1/4-20 screws you're going to need to mount different cameras. The product itself, the mounting positions on the product are single gang box compatible. So if you're mounting to a gang box, you can just fasten it directly to a gang box. But if you're mounting to drywall, one of the advantages of this product is it's designed to mask the hole you produce in the drywall if you're pulling a cable through the wall. So you don't have to do separate brush plates or something like that. You can just use drywall anchors and a small drywall hole to pull your cable through, and then the product itself masks it. In that rendering, we're making the top layer translucent so you can see what we're doing there. Let's see here. You know, most PTZ mounts tend to look like that, especially if they're universal. Right. Just a big single sheet of metal that's a big shelf. On the left is what our mount looks like, just much more, a much smaller profile. So it tucks neatly behind the camera. How we get our rigidity is different from what other PTZ mounts do. We double layer. So it's 2 whole layers of 12 gauge steel spaced out and fastened together. So it creates a super rigid platform for the camera.
Nice. Is that able to expand out a little bit or not so much?
The 1/4-20 slot, the 1/4-20 position is a slot. So you have some forward and back adjustment when you install the camera.
Nice. And what's the street price on your camera mount?
MSRP on this is on the kit is $99.
Nice. But you can buy this on videoconferencegear.com as well as hecklerdesign.com. So what else you got coming for the next cart options we have coming down the pipe, Dean?
Yeah, first up is device panel for Heckler AV cart. Over the years, we've augmented our AV cart line with a lot of accessories, and a lot of those accessories were tailored for individual cameras or sound bars or you know, microphone systems. What we did is looked at the past, but then also looked at the future and took a study of just about every device we could get our hands on and how they mount, so that we could boil it down to as few accessories as possible. And that's what device panel is all about, is the common request of, you know, how do I conveniently mount some new device that's hit the market? And also, how do I mount it above or below the display? Most of our accessories in the past were about mounting below the display. We're getting an increasing amount of requests to mount it above the display, and especially as the displays get larger. So that's what this panel is about. Let's see here. That's what it looks like from the back of the cart. What you see, it's similar to our multi-shelf accessory that comes with the cart, but this is much taller. It has a different mounting pattern in the back. It's a VESA compatible mounting pattern, but it's also slots so that you can Velcro strap devices into the panel. The accessory comes with thumb nuts and thumb screws, so fastening on the cameras and or conference cams or appliances can all be done toollessly.
Nice. It looks like you can also mount a PC to the back of that as well, right? And kind of create a single unit on the device panel.
Yeah, let's go through there.
Great. Oh, perfect example.
Oop, there you go. Oh, is that the video?
Right. So it keeps that, and that's what one of my favorite things, and also my clients' favorite things, is the flexibility of your devices, right? It's not just always built for one purpose on these carts. And here we have, one integrating the PC. Looks like we're able to drop a power strip within there and hide that all very nicely for, clean look, right? I have this this same cart in executives' Fortune 500 offices, just because there wasn't a proper way to mount the wall, but I needed something sleek, dynamic, and this cart system has been tremendous for some of our best clients, of just the flexibility and adaptability it gives with the features. This is just
that's definitely our market, is people who demand to choose which devices they are going to combine to build their systems, but they also demand excellent aesthetics. The innovation rate on the different devices are different. Your display you might want to swap out your display every 3, 4, or 5 years, but that new camera that came out that's got the new optics, you want that, you're upgrading every year. So to be able to have one platform that you could be making these upgrades very conveniently, the platform stays the same over the years, but the devices swap out quickly. That's what we're all about. Let's see, I don't know if this animates. Oh, there you go. So the panel can rotate down, so you can quickly get access to what you've, the compute and the power adapter and the cables.
Once again, one of the Heckler secret design features that catch a person off guard that you're always happy to have.
Yeah, there's always little details that, unless we get talking about it, nobody knows that are in there. Some of the intent. Ultimately, it boils down to a very simple metal object, but there's a lot of little features we've thought through.
And that's why I think a lot of my customers keep coming back for more and more Heckler. There's always that flexible and adaptable ways to do these things, right? And you've even seen from your other regular iPad consoles that are sitting on my table, integrate to the cart panels nicely. But I think you have the next way of integrating touchscreen controllers to, I guess, a Zoom Room cart, Teams carts, or really any soft codec cart that we need that can be controlled with the tablet, as there's a few more hitting the market. So this is a unique all-in-one solution you have coming down the pipe. Dean, what's going on here in your extra add-on for your carts?
This is called Control Panel for Heckler AV Cart. In the past, a lot of people were deploying carts as a way of avoiding wall mounting a lot of equipment. It was a convenient way to set up a single room, right. And therefore a lot of controllers ended up on the table. Now that some systems support multiple controllers, and now that mass deployment is much more the theme, to deploy a controller along with the cart makes a lot of sense. And so we've been getting an increasing amount of requests to do that in a simple way. So what you're seeing here at the bottom of that display is the new accessory.
Nice.
Close up of it. It is a native, go ahead. It's a native way to mount an iPad 7th generation right to the cart. You can select your angle of the display when you install it.
Okay, is that for the 10.2-inch iPad?
Yeah, 10.2-inch iPad support.
And does it work with just iPads, or is there other options like the Logitech Tap, for example?
It works with more. Let's see here.
Sorry to keep you jumping around, but
No, it's okay. Absolutely. It was developed so that not only can you mount an iPad to the underside, but it has VESA 100 and VESA 75 mounting positions in the brackets. So if you want to mount a control device to the top of it, a tap, any control device that has a threaded VESA 75 or VESA 100 holes on the bottom side, you can just fasten directly to it.
that's great because this will work, especially with the Logitech's tap system that we can do go Teams or Zoom rooms. This gives that flexibility to create that all-in-one cart system for Teams rooms that I think we're missing some components out there in the market for that are needed. So perfect, Dean. This is exciting. So what features come with this guy? It looks like kind of some different.
It just comes with all the thumb screws or wing nuts you need. It does have, for the iPad, it does have a cord secure. So if nobody can unplug the lightning cord to charge their phone during meetings. Popular request. Oop, there we go. This is all designed to maintain our stackability story. And again, for mass deployment, if you're an AV integrator who's been invited into your client's site, but now they're a bit more sensitive about you being throughout the building, or a whole team of people being throughout the building, deploying on carts, pre-configuring the device panel with all your wiring and codecs and things ahead of time, shipping that to your client, building all these carts all in one room, lining them up like this, and letting the client deploy them throughout the rooms is a way to certainly appeal to clients who definitely want to implement more video conferencing right now, but may be a little bit sensitive to having everyone everywhere.
I think that makes a lot of sense, Dean, where we're allowing different integrators come to your offices to help things out, but we can kind of isolate them into one simple area and allow them to build these cards and easily be rolled out to different parts of an organization. So that's a great idea.
Yeah, we're trying to be helpful to the professionals out there that are trying to be helpful.
Perfect. Dean, I want to say thank you for your time today. Greatly appreciate kind of showing me some of the new items you have coming. It's always been a pleasure to sell your products to our clients, as they just love them and keep coming back for more and offer ideas of where to go next for you guys. So thank you for the partnership.
Well, thank you, Video Conference Gear.